We didn't get here alone, and we'll never forget everything that you've done. As a class, we've been through a lot. We started high school 6 feet apart, behind masks and plastic dividers, learning to recognize friends by their eyes. We learned to adapt and to find moments of normal in the weirdness, and we did it together. Through it all, we found ways to show up for each other, whether it was cheering in the stands at games, attending club meetings, or watching each other take the stage. We showed up, even when the scoreboard didn't go our way often. We didn't need a championship season to feel like a community. What mattered was the pride we shared just from being in it together. In the end, what we built was bigger than ourselves. For some, that meant DECA competitions or key club service projects. For others, there were great musicals and concerts every year. For me, it was football. And while the wins may not be many, the loyalty, effort, and belief in one another never changed. That spirit, the choice to show up and give it your all, not for recognition, but for each other, is something we all should be proud of, and the same energy we carry forward today. In Mr. Sobronik's class, we learned of the first law of thermodynamics, something that I believe applies everywhere. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. We are all made of the energy that has come before us, shaped by the people we love, our emotions, and our experiences. So take everything you've been through, the wins, the losses, the effort, the pain, the joy, and use it. Transform it into something you're proud of and create the impact you want to see in the world. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Joe. Choir graduates, you may now proceed to the balcony. At this time, the Southwest Choir, under the direction of Mr. Brandon Rockstroh, will perform the selection "And Wherever You Go," featuring our senior singers. Thank you to the Southwest Choir and Mr. Rockstro. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Whistler back to the podium.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much. First off, I just want to, all the little ones in the audience, all the little ones, you guys are doing awesome. I'm on the other end of that spectrum. My youngest just graduated on Wednesday, so parents, I'm there right there with you. But young little ones and parents of the little ones, you guys are doing awesome right now. Thank you for hanging in there. So good afternoon, Southwest High School parents, guardians, families, and friends. Welcome again to this celebration, and believe it or not, it is the 60th graduation celebration of Green Bay Southwest High School, a celebration of your graduates. Congratulations, Southwest High School class of 2025. On behalf of the entire Southwest High School staff, I would like to say that we are so proud of you, and we love you. I am truly honored to have had the privilege of serving as your principal for the last 2 years of your high school career. Thank you. Before I get too deep into this, I would like to thank some very special people in each of your journeys as Southwest Trojans. First, Southwest High School faculty, please stand to be recognized no matter where you are, because I know we have some staff in the audience here. So faculty, please rise so you can be recognized. Thank you. The impact that you have had on these students' success is immeasurable. You were advocates for your students when they needed one. You smiled at them in the hallway when they really needed that positive interaction. You called their parents or guardians when, yes, they may have needed that reminder of putting the cell phone away in class. And you helped them grow into the wonderful young people we see before us. Special guests, board members, our class of 2026 and class of 2027 student support team, and everyone helping on the technical side of things. Thank you for being here, participating in the celebration, and making this a special day for our graduates. Finally, parents, guardians, other caregivers, grandparents, family members, friends, and trusted community members, thank you for helping our students along their path. As the saying goes, it truly takes a village. Now, Green Bay Southwest class of 2025, look in those chairs in the audience. To your left, to your right, behind you. Those are the people that have supported your journey. You are the star of the show, but those people you see when you look around are your supporting cast. In educational law, there is a term, in loco parentis, or in place of the parent. For the past 13 or 14 school years, your parents and guardians have entrusted not only your education, but your well-being to the adults in each of the schools you have attended and co-curriculars and extracurricular activities you participated in. This is a pretty serious responsibility on our part, one that is taken very seriously. What does that mean for us as school staff? It means that when you, as graduating seniors, threw those papers from the stairs and balcony overlooking the commons at Southwest High School and then walked out of that building, you took a little bit of each of us with you. And I would like to thank you for that. I hope that in the years to come, as you develop into a strong and proud Southwest Trojan alum, doing the fantastic and amazing things that each and every one of you will do, that you are able to think back and remember at least one member of the Southwest staff fondly. You remember that relationship that existed, and hopefully that relationship has continued. I know I will remember this class fondly because being my second year as the principal of Southwest High School, I've had ample time to get to know the ins and outs of your unique personalities, hopes for the future, and a few funny stories along the way. Additionally, I have a feeling that there really aren't 50 cans of beans, and we'll be looking for that last can for a few years. They giggled, they got it. If you do recall at least one of us, that means that we have done our jobs. An educator's job is so much more than teaching how to add and subtract variables, historical event recall, how to sign the ABCs in ASL, or even how to prepare garden fertilizer, yes, garden fertilizer with chicken waste. Our job is to provide you with memorable experiences and a relationship where you know that at least one adult is in your corner. even though you may not always like what that adult has to say. You know that person is in your corner. That too is the job of an educator, and one that we proudly serve in place of a parent. If anyone has spent any time with me, they quickly learn how much of a fan I am of Jason Sudeikis and his Ted Lasso character. When asked why he writes the Ted Lasso character as he does, Mr. Sudeikis says that he does it because he wants to put good out into the world. So in the spirit of serving in local parentis for the last time and putting good out into the world, I thought it would be appropriate to leave you, the Green Bay Southwest High School class of 2025, with a little advice from Ted Lasso. Be curious, not judgmental. Always seek to understand first. Get all of the information and then make your decision. You can learn a lot from others if you just ask. Old people are so wise, they're like tall Yodas. That support network I mentioned earlier, the majority of them are likely much older than you. There's a reason why they have advice to give. They may have lived similar experiences and it may be to your advantage to learn from their stories. There are two buttons I never like to hit: panic and snooze. Do your best to stay calm even in the most difficult of situations. It will allow you to think and problem solve. Also, I'll admit that the second button, snooze, is a hard one not to hit. However, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Be mindful of all the things that may pop onto your to-do list tomorrow. You say impossible, but all I hear is I'm possible. Humans have overcome a lot of things. You will too. Believe in yourself and believe that you can do those things that you consider or others consider impossible. Taking on a challenge is a bit like riding a horse. If you're comfortable while you're doing it, you're probably doing it wrong. Challenge is growth. Growth is not easy. You will be forced to have hard conversations, hear hard things, admit that you are wrong, be open to all of that. That is growth. You know what the happiest animal on earth is? A goldfish. It has a 10-second memory. Be a goldfish. Don't dwell. If you made a mistake, figure out how to make it better and then move on. And finally, I believe in hope. I believe in believe. You are a good person. Be confident in that. You can do a lot, even hard things. Be confident in that. Once you stop believing you can do something, you no longer can do it. Always believe. Again, thank you for giving me the privilege of being your principal. Thank you for being our students. We are proud of you. We love you, and we will miss you. Superintendent Byer, Green Bay Area Public Schools Board of Education members, I am honored to recommend to you for graduation the Green Bay Southwest High School class of 2025.
I think there's a story about cans of beans that I need to learn more about. Sounds like a good prank. Thank you. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you representing the Board of Education and district administrators to accept the 2025 class from Southwest High School. Family and friends, thank you for supporting our students over the last 13 years. Matthew Jacobson once said that behind every young person that believes in themselves was an adult that did it first. That was you. Thank you for being behind these students, helping raise them and lift them to get to this point. To all of our Southwest staff, faculty, and administration, thank you so much for everything that you've done to get these students to this point. Paul Harris is the man that started Rotary, which one of our students here today is a member of. And Paul Harris had said that we should be measured by our achievements. These students before you today, faculty, staff, and administration, are one of your greatest professional achievements. Thank you for all that you've done to support our young people. Students, today is for you. We are here to celebrate you. In a little while, you are about to become an alumni of the district. I am here to share with you that you will always have a home in Green Bay, and we are very proud of you. And so now, Principal Whistler, it is my honor and privilege to accept the graduating class from Southwest High School, recognizing that they have fulfilled all of the requirements of the Board of Education and the great state of Wisconsin. Congratulations.
The moment we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. It is time for the class of 2025 to be presented with their diplomas. Please honor this momentous occasion by celebrating your graduate, but also be mindful of the next student so that their name may be heard. We also ask that you remain seated throughout the presentation of diplomas. Thank you.
Joseph Anderson. Gwyneth Castleberg. Amber Gabriel. Teresa Gellar. Morgan Lean. Chase Martin. Noah McKenzie. Angelina Binford. Weiler Boucher. Aladea Cantu Doxtator. Michael DeClerc. Nakoa De La Torre. Dylan Deppie. Louis Fitzgerald. Logan Fonsby. Bailey Fuentes.
Sabaun Hakimi.
Madeline Hyde.
Jason G. Tahayan Talenia Lee. Dion Meyer. Sophia Miranda. Cameron Nelson. Matthew Obernetter. Desiree O'Brien. Braden Payne.
Ayan Said Mohammed.
Michael Richmond. Marcelina Santiago. Logan Shaden. Miley Vang. Allison Weber. Diego Abundiz.
Travis Ackley.
Muhyiddin Ahmed. Parwana Akbari.
Declan Algram. Ren Algram.
Muhammad Zahid Alakuzai.
Aiden Ama. Christian Amen. Liliana Anamita. Sophia Arneson. Raymond Arizal. Haley Baton. Jasmine Beatty. Charlie Baker.
Amanda Bellaveri. Gabriela Benitez Valentino. Jonathan Best. Grace Black. Cara Ball. Deontay Broadway. Addison Bugney. Nashawn Burks. Danica Burns. Emily Bazaitis. Gabriel Kate. Zeth Childers. Dylan Collard. Keegan Conklin. Tanner Kopic.
Logan Courtney. Ruwadia Dahir. Curtis Stanforth. Lucas DeMullen. Damian DeGroot. Trenton Den. Zachary Dennis. Raina Diedrich. Colton Dudek. Lyric Ekberg. Oliver Engels. Jenna Farron. Freddie Galicia Mendoza. Elias Garcia. Andrew Game.
Aaron George. Jordan Gerchek. Eliana Gonzalez. Asher Gonzalez Felix. Savannah Goodion.
Hudan Haji.
Patrick Heaney. Ethan Heim. Mason Hermes. Morgan Hermson. Alexa Hernandez. Ben Hernandez. Victoria Hernandez. Warhol Hilly. Antoine Hollis.
Latajane Holmes. Daniel Horn. Carson Hornick. Tryson Howard. Jazzy Isham Torres.
Amina Ismail.
Ian Horegi. Miranda Johnson. Joshua Josky. Jack Camps. Nashawn King Thomas. Henry Klatt. Ian Klug.
Emerson Krings. Ezra Kraut. Van Lai. Caleb Lanenberg. Aiden Larrabee. Dakota LaRock. Mackenzie Larson. Maximus Leatherwood Torres. Bennett LeClaire. Daniel Lee. Sydney Lee. Owen Locke. Tessa Lowline. Caden Lohman. Maddie Lawn. Elianis Lopez Ordonez.
Lee Darlor. Odyssey Lore. Wesley Lore. Zoe Lukazik. Zaya Mangan. Marissa Martin. Essex Matson. Sequoia Matson. Charlize McCormick. Aaliyah McGrath. Faith McKenzie. Emma McNamara. Mallory McNamee. Dakari Miles. Georgia Miller.
Xavier Miller. DeAndre Moore. Samuel Moore. Olivia Mountain. Braxton Murphy. Max Napier. Michaela Ness. Haley Nielsen. Carter Ninham. Helco Nunez. Brian Nyman. Rin Olson. Christopher Orsoko. Wyatt Aradnik. Xavier Azarowitz.
Nicholas Posh. Christian Parma. Kyle Patterson. Shanoa Pecor. Alexis Peterson. Sarah Pigeon. Honor Paulus. Jace Prosky. Jaden Quinto McKinney. Axel Ramirez. Edgar Razon Blandon. Austin Renard. Aiden Richardson. Ethan Richardson. Jacob Richardson.
Brian Rios Valdespino. JJ Rivera Molina. Haley Rodriguez. Sadie Rosner. Parker Powers. Betsaida Salvador Davila.
Anisa Sheikh.
Henry Sherman. Kiera Skenador. Destiny Siebersgroom. Joseph Silva. Kendall Simonson. Anna Smits. Samson Sun. Shania Stosh.
Eric Steele. Morgan Stewart. Isabella Still. Kaya Stitman. Desmond Stokes. Gabriel Sullivan. Emma Sorovich. Bryson Tenhaken. Kylie Tao. Chloe Torres. Sebastian Torres. Casey Trayford Braun.
Haban Takali.
Tamija Tyler. Gabriella Valle Dunbar. Ty Van Egren.
Ichelo Vang. Parker Van Owen. Jocelyn Vasquez. Ashton Verhagen Newthals. Gael Villalba. Kana Vu. Keelan Walker. Maya Wallenthang. Joshua Walters. Libby Warner.
Hazratullah Waziri. Sharifullah Waziri.
Owen Weber. Braden White. Harley Wydell. Anthony Zhang. Hardin Yang. Henry Young. Drew Zinkel. Jaden Reed. Ariana Warnke. Devea Washington.
All right. This is the fun part. Class of 2025, please stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right. Families and friends, on behalf of the proud staff and the proud administration of Southwest High School, I present to you future Trojan alumni, the graduates of the class of 2025. Graduates, here you go. Please move your tassels from your right to your left. Congratulations, class of 2025. All right, you guys can exit. Thank you very much for everyone for coming. Thank you, class of 2025. Families and friends, you can meet them back at the West Gym. Staff, you guys may exit. And yep, thank you very much. Have a great day. Be safe. Congratulations again.